After the accident at TEPCO's Fukushima No. 1 nuclear power plant, we have often heard terms such as sievert and becquerel. Becquerel is the unit to indicate the intensity of radioactivity, that is, the power of a radioactive substance to emit radiation. It is also the unit of reference value for food products. Sievert indicates the degree of radiation effects on health. Food products originally include radiopotassium. The Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare inspected food products distributed on the market after the accident and estimated the annual radiation exposure doses. According to the results, about 90% of the radioactive substances were radiopotassium, and the exposure doses of radioactive cesium and radioiodine were approximately 0.02 millisievert in Fukushima Prefecture. The radiation effects on health vary with exposure level. Mass radiation exposure may cause a serious burn or, at worst, death. According to the research and surveys conducted to date, any harmful effect on health has not been proved if the exposure level remains at about 100 millisievert and below. Reference value for food products is set so that exposure doses from food products becomes within 1 millisievert a year in total for any age group. The reference value for milk is 50 becquerel per kilogram. Basically, each local government conducts a weekly inspection of radioactive substances in food products in accordance with the national guidelines. First, milk is collected at a cooling station before being shipped to a factory. An inspection of radioactive substances is conducted either at this cooling station or at each factory. In Fukushima Prefecture, all farmers accept on-the-spot inspection once every 3 months to confirm if cows are fed with appropriate food and water. Simplified inspection is acceptable for vegetables, crops, and meat. However, precision analysis is the only option for milk. For any item which exceeds the reference value in the precision analysis, shipping restrictions will be imposed on the subject region. Approximately 250,000 inspections have been conducted for all the listed items. Approximately 3,000 cases among them were for milk. Although 25 cases were reported that exceeded the reference value of 200 becquerel per kilogram at the inspections in March 2011, since 2012, all cases for milk have fallen below the detection limit. Each inspection costs about 15,000 yen. The accumulated cost of radioactive cesium inspections of milk to date is about 450 million yen. The maximum amount of radioactive cesium detected in milk since April 2012 was 11 becquerel. If you drink milk with 11 becquerel of radioactive cesium for 80 years, it is estimated that your life expectancy will be shortened by about 3.1 hours. For your information, seafood and rice harvested in Japan naturally contain abundant inorganic arsenic. The life expectancy is expected to be shortened by about 15 hours by consuming such food.